Howard Philip Lovecraft, more commonly known by his pen name H.P. Lovecraft, is maybe the most important horror author of all time. He has influenced countless authors, including Stephen King and many others. I want to read Stephen King's quote about him really quick. Now that time has given us some perspective on his work, I think it is beyond doubt that H.P. Lovecraft has yet to be surpassed as the 20th century's greatest practitioner of the classic horror tale. As someone who has read a few of H.P. Lovecraft's books, I must say that they are a bit hard to understand sometimes due to his use of older English from that was more common in the 1920s, 30s when he was active as a writer, and there are a few times when I, quite frankly, was a bit lost in what he was trying to say. But they are still enjoyable stories, and they're stories that really can put a chill in your spine. So right now we're going to be playing the Call of Cthulhu game, which is named after one of his stories. However, I expect it to incorporate elements from his other novels. Without further ado, let's dive in to Call of Cthulhu. You can go ahead and pause that if you want to read it. I'm not going to read it aloud, but I'm reading it in my head. There was a older game that was of the same title called Cthulhu. I don't know if it's going to be a remake or maybe like a rehashing based on the same story. Obviously, it is based on a book. The old game was plagued by problems. It was rather glitchy and pretty not well known. Okay, let's get into it. If I am mad at his mercy. Okay, looks like that was not actually a cutscene. I'll try not to talk during any cutscenes that do pop up. I want to make sure you guys have an opportunity to really hear what they're saying. But it looks like we're playing as our protagonist, supposed to be Private Eye, and we're in some kind of basement here. I'm not one who usually plays horror games. If you watched my intro video and saw my Steam library, although it's a little bit old, I can guarantee you that this is the only horror game to pop up. So I might not react that well. Looks like we're in a basement with a bunch of chopped up sea creatures. The sea is a very common character, you can almost say, in H.P. Lovecraft's books. And we have our crouch option here. Okay, just standard control. And the sea is a common creature, common character that pops up in, I'd just say, just about every Stephen King. Like it's like maybe not Stephen King, H.P. Lovecraft short story. They're rather short. Almost all of them, I want to say, are below 50 pages. Okay, and although we haven't yet run into anyone, that probably we can go out there. I do feel inclined to try and remain stealthy because, let's face it, I would not want to be in a basement full of chopped up fish. You must light up. Okay, how do I light you up? Oh, okay, I have to light that up, so let's come and see if I can get this lantern. I'd rather not fall into that water. Okay, we're gonna hit E. We got a hurricane lamp. So, water, pretty common character in H.P. Lovecraft's short stories. Oh, and we have some crates here with some runes on them. Here we have, looks to be a bolt cutter. Okay. I bet with that we can get through this door. So yeah, water is just about every H.P. Lovecraft story, and I think that it'll continue on here. Okay. Let's see if we can cut through we do this. And we're in. Gotta push open the door.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay, so looks like someone just talked right there. I don't know who that was. I don't like the sound of it. They did not sound very human. If this is H.P. Lovecraft, we should not be too surprised to see some fish people pop up. Oh, so we have a lock again that we're not going to go into. Oh, I think we came through that room. Okay, I see what it is. Got some music playing. And hopefully we don't run into whoever's playing it, because it's rather ghastly. And, yeah, we got some light here. But I am quite thankful to have our hurricane lamp still. You appear to be in some kind of grotto. Oh boy, more fish ghosts. Okay, Cthulhu, whatever you say. That might be Cthulhu. Oh, killer whale. Is it a killer whale? Oh, it's a killed whale, I'll tell you that right now. Okay. It's like the elder god was not too happy with what is in front of him. So I'm going to try and keep these videos shorter. 10 to 15 minutes, that way the...
You have been chosen.
So... Don't fight, you've been chosen. I don't like the sound of that. And it just told me how to run. Okay, shift. I don't know. A little bit confused by that prompt. So shift and W was run forward. And here we have a gate. Oh.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Okay. Seemed to be a little bit of a nightmare.
I hate whiskey.
And I hate whiskey. Seems to be that we are a guy named Edward Pierce. Okay. Yeah. Here we have a cabinet. So let's just take them into unpack what we just saw. They're probably fish people. Like I was talking about, as you can tell, he had a little bit of the tentacle arm going. Okay. Looks like we are part of the United States Detective Agency based out of Boston, Massachusetts. Wentworth United States Detective Agency. Being as our name is Edward Wentworth, probably our company. Okay, remember that. Let's see if we have anything to say about it.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
I was wrong about our name, apparently. Maybe you can hear that clattering in the back. That's my parents. Okay, here we have October 24th. That's telling, or 1924. Tell us when this is taking place. Actually, when Lovecraft would have been active as an author. Guess we got a picture.
Lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Okay, so that is Lost Battalion at World War I. They were a squad of American soldiers that found themselves lost in the Argonne Woods for quite a few months. They are oftentimes praised for their courage. I do believe our character was a member of that battalion and has probably a good case of PTSD going.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay, I used to read. In this series, probably be clicking on everything just to sate anyone's curiosity.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
That seems like something entirely under your control, Edward. Okay. See what else we got in here. Okay, just a little cabinet. Oh, got a honking. Looks like it's daylight outside, so maybe we got someone waiting for us. Okay, let's go over here. We got some...
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar hunter who hired me didn't like the way I closed his case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do. He is a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay, so it looks like This is the dossier from Case About a Bar. Let's go back. Okay. Open here.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Yeah, so lesbianism wouldn't be very popular at this point in time. So, got a case closed. Looks like we got some evidence that we used to be a pretty good detective. Okay.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
It's like we got a nice set of reference books. Books, not bookses.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Okay, it looks like just maybe evidence from our old cases. Appears to be Boston right there. Trying to figure out what happened. So, I don't know. Got a radio. Getting a little bit annoying, and also had to get a copyright strike because of that. So, it was a honking again. Oh, and we're getting a phone call. Let's get ignore for now. Have a drink. Let's not drink really quick. Maybe later. And here we have.
Since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
It seems to be our trusty notebook. Okay. Let's just give this a quick read. You can pause it if you like. Okay, I read that. That was your chance. So here we seem to have some little character wheel. I think that this might be us. I don't know if this is something that we like go with. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Sanity. Okay, so I don't know if maybe we just like kind of like Skyrim where we improve ourselves by doing it, or if we're gonna like unlock points to level up ourselves. Oh, it looks like okay. Looks like medicine and occult are gotten by interacting, and these are maybe with like points. Okay, here we have sanity. Going insane is very common in H.P. Lovecraft books, so it wouldn't be too surprising to me if we run into issues with that. Okay, nightmares. Go ahead and read that. Okay, looks like, yeah, we got a good bit of PTSD going. So, we are currently sanity, we are stable, confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Something tells me that is quickly going to become not the case anymore. Dark water. No information. Places. Here we have our office. Go ahead and read that if you'd like to. Occult, again, nothing else. Clues, chapter 1, nothing. Inventory, we have our trusty lighter. Okay. Looks like, let's go to knowledge. We got our cases, and that seems to be it. Okay. With the exploration of our little menu completed, we're going to call this an episode. I don't want to cross the 15-minute mark, so thank you for watching, and be on lookout for part 2.